Hi, Jeannie. So when you mentioned you didn't want the right column to be editable, I thought you'd probably want to update that through your DWT. Maybe it's a static column. It has, the same information throughout a bunch of pages. Well, anyways, what I would do here is I would actually go and create myself another template, another DWT page. So let's do that, and let's just rename it to something like template right. Okay, and update. Now, what we can do here is we're going to have to move the editable region, and we're going to have to copy a little bit of content here from the two-column right. So let's start off by doing that. Let's go into our two-column right page. I'll send you the DWT as well in the ticket and the zip file. So I'm going to take all this stuff in the main, basically this is the main editable region right here. So we're just going to take all the content for the main. There it is right there. Just going to cut it out. Yep. Do my DWT here. Let's see what we got. We'll find our main area. There's probably really nothing in it because the DWT doesn't really need anything. There it is right there. There's really nothing in it, which is good. So I'm going to paste this in here, but I'm going to move the end of the editable region. I'm going to move that, right, so that the content right is out of the picture. Okay, and I'm going to go up top. I'm going to take this part right here, and I'm going to move it inside the 9 columns right here. Okay, so that way, what we want to do is I don't want to cut off a column with an editable region. I don't even know if Dreamweaver's going to like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wrap the 9 column, the center, in an editable region like so. Okay, and let's see why it's doing that. Okay, that's not going to work. So the reason is we're splitting something here, and Dreamweaver doesn't like it. It keeps splitting up the columns. We work verbs on that. So let's go to Plan B. Open up your 2-column right, and what we're going to do is take everything in your right column here. Okay, so everything in this column right here, we're just going to take all this stuff right here, and I'm going to cut it out. Okay, this is what I suggest you do. Go into your 2-column right. You can use this as a template afterwards. There's your column small 3, and you have a content start right here, and then you go all the way down to the content end, just above the right column. So cut that out, and let's go into our library, and go into the shared, and let's cut this out in a second. Let's just copy and paste our phone, and let's just call this one right.lbi. Okay, now cut the content out of this column here, go into the right.lbi page, and right under the meta tag, just paste that in there and save. Now what we can do is you can make this area non-editable by using a library file, as opposed to using the DWT, which is causing all sorts of problems. And for whatever reason, I'm not sure why it's blowing up in my face, but it is. So here, what we do is we just simply put our cursor in where it's still blinking, go to the asset, go find right down here, and insert, and there we go. And now what you can do for any other page, you can just go to this main area within your right column and grab this entire section right here. Just do the whole section like so. You can actually copy this now. You can go into any other page, paste it into your page in place of the main content, and now you're going to have the same layout. So when I say paste it in place of another content, what I do first is let me just save the 2-column right. Then what I would do is I would actually make a copy of it, drag it into the root folder, like so. That way when you copy it, the links to the library file will be updated. So let's say we want to have all of our pages with that same sort of layout. We can now go into a 2-column right. scroll down to our main area right here. You see this? Just where it says section 1. So we have our main editable region, section 1 right here. Just click it, go down to the very bottom where it says section 1 animated. Click to select everything and copy. Go to your About page, for example, or any other page you want to. Go down to your main section now. Looking for main, there it is right there. There's our div class of section 1. Just click that and delete. There's nothing else in there, great. You can just paste in place. And now all your pages will have that right in there, and then the column in the middle for editing.